or I don't know if you two can both hear me or not. Let me try that in English. But if you can and you want to take a few steps around the room, fire a few shots, and let me know that you're good to go, that'd be great. And then during the meantime, basically I'll explain what goes on. We race as Isaac through the womb 2. So whoever gets through the womb 2 first gets a point at the bottom of the screen. Okay, looks like they're actually both good to go and almost on 0 delay from each other. Awesome. I love when this happens. Freaking sweet. Alright, well, I say that we get the oh-so-wonderful battle going on here. So, on that note, we'll do a countdown really quick, since they can both hear me, and then they'll get going as soon as they do hear that. Again, I am recapturing 2 streams, so there will be that very slight delay, but it looks like it is very slight at the moment. So, on that note, let's count this thing down. Good luck, both racers. Again, yeah, just good luck to both racers. I don't know what else to say, but good luck to both of you. And let's count this down from 3, 2, 1... Anytime you hear this, you can take off, and good luck again to both of you. So again, they'll both be using Isaac. Both have the D6, though you can only use that on the 5 banned items here. Those are Dr. Fetus, the Bible, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac. And there you see Chatia taking off, Diana about 1 second behind her. Although it gets her item, or I'm sorry, vice versa. I got them on different screens, and I'm going to mess this up a lot. Chatia started 1 second behind her. I'm terribly sorry. Gets speed shot, so she gets speed and shot speed increase. So you can see she moves faster, and so do her shots. She'll fire them out faster, they actually move faster once she fires them. Diana looking at her first item room here, we'll get in there momentarily. And, ooh, wow, Technology 2 right off the bat. This is going to be an interesting night of runs, guys. This is going to be a very interesting night of runs. So Technology 2, one of the very, very uncommon ones here for some reason. We do not see that too often in the races. But an item rock, looks like Diana is going to pass on some pills here. Very nicely found here. Alright, I need to increase the size of this so that I can see what I'm calling. Oh, so much better. There we go. Now I'm not going to get confused by having this all ass backwards on my screen. This is so much better. Actually, I take that back. That needs to be on my other screen. I really screwed this up. It's going to be a long night, guys. It's going to be a long, long night. Anyways, let's see here. Alright, now I can see what's going on. There we are. Alright, so Diana getting, let's see, Tears Up. Looked like, actually, I think that was the Magic 8 Ball, so that's actually shot speed increase, which does absolutely nothing for her, might I add. She's going to pass on both of those pills in her curse room and move on along, finding her item room instantly, too. Man, you're just going to make me keep on not being able to breathe and keep calling things. So let's see. Yeah, the bean. Diana's going to say no thanks to that and leave it behind. Interesting. So one of the few racers that will hope that she comes across one of the banned items and gets to reroll it and turn it into something good. We've seen Full Metal Gambit, for example, find 2 Bibles, might I add, on the same run. But beside the point, he's also found 2 Bibles that have both rerolled into the Sacred Heart for him. So we've seen some pretty magical rerolls come out of this. So again, it's not a terrible idea to keep your D6. Fat Shuffler found a Bible in a God room that he couldn't reroll because just rooms before he had left his Bible behind for the Spider Butt, or his D6 behind for the Spider Butt. So he got kind of hosed over on that one. Still won his race, but still got pretty screwed over on that. He could have gotten a really good item out of it otherwise. But on that note, Chatia will move on to her basement too, immediately with her item room staring her in the face. On that note, also gets 10 free bombs. Diana finishing off the Horseman there, gets a cube of meat floating around her that will block shots for now. More pieces of that will actually turn it into full-on Meat Boy. So we'll have to see how many she comes across. Later, Matt. Have yourself a good one. Hey, what's up, Razor? How you doing? If Chatia loses this week, then he wins. Oh, shit. Was I thinking that she would... you know why? Because I'm looking at the calendar thinking that was this week's. You may be 100% correct on that one, Mobius. You may be 100% correct. I'm going to have to look at that again because I don't have it brought up at the moment. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, you may be 100% correct. I thought for some reason, like, you know what else I did was I took into account that they had raced each other, and that's next week's race. So that may actually still hold true. Because if she loses, yeah, then that would put her at 7. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Mobius. You're 100% correct on that. I'm gonna have to delete something. what's up, Agnos? How you doing? Oh, yes, absolutely I'm going to. I'm actually thinking that next year, we're kind of looking at, well, not next year, next season. There's two different ways I'm looking at this, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. Which is why you haven't heard any information on the league yet, by the way, is because I have no idea exactly how I'm going to pull this off. But I'm kind of thinking that we may do a, like, North American League and a European League of it, and then have the winners of those two meet up at some point for, like, the overall championship. Or we could do it where we have a, you know, a full-on North American League and a full-on European League as well. But that's probably going to be like, I'm going to have to really F up my sleep schedules constantly. So I'm thinking kind of we may do both. Like, I really don't know. It's a really tough call. So, but yes, I'm trying to do it where it's friendly for every type of time zone for the most part. That is a huge part to me, obviously, because I watch a lot of European casters. And a lot of them watch me, and it's, you know, I don't want to exclude them. And I don't want to exclude Americans either, so we'll figure it out somehow. Oh, am I looking at another chat? No, I got this one open. This is the only one I can see. Technically, I can see Chatia's too, because it's on her screen, but this is the only one I got open. Alright, so let's see, that was, I can't think of the name of it now, the bombs that Chatia just got. Why can't I never think of names of items anymore? I think I just saw it at the last second of her picking it up, and you can see the wick out of the top of her head, and I can't think of the name of it. Anyways, Yum Heart for Diana. She's definitely going to use that, if nothing else. Yeah, it's actually going to replace her her D6. Interesting. Yeah, this is totally not Eddie Rock. Oh, fuck, wrong account. I totally believe that that is totally not Eddie Ruckus. Totally. I love it. But I saw the question, will the league move on to Rebirth? Absolutely yes. It won't do it during the middle of a season. But basically, whenever that does come out, we'll figure out exactly how to play that in as far as, like, you know, the league goes. And then when the league, the season after that for the league happens, then absolutely yes. I would definitely jump on getting Rebirth in there. Like, no question. I would love to have that in there. And as quickly as possible, too. They're actually playing for cash, believe it or not. So there's some good money out there for them. The second season, there's actually going to be an even higher cash prize. But this season, they're playing for a pretty decent amount of cash. Next season, we'll actually announce what it is. This one I did by invite only, so I don't just want to be like, okay, you know, you're getting this. But I'm sure a few people have seen it and know exactly what it is, but they're getting cash out of winning. Which also reminds me that the monthly races, which I've still got to actually schedule, which I swear I will do at some time this weekend. My landlord's going to be here, so it'll probably be tomorrow or the day after. I'll try to get at least a date out there, and I'll try to get signups up. But either way, you're also going to be playing for cash in the monthly races. So heads up on that one. If you want to get in on the public monthly races, that is worth a damn fine bit of cash right now. Like, for example, 200 to the winner and 100 to second place. So yeah, you might want to think about entering that next month. And it's free to enter, by the way. And yeah, that's honestly no joke. Like, you will get that night into your, you know, PayPal account, whatever the case might be. But yeah, that is literally, first place is worth 200, second place is going to be worth 100. A face hug from Mara's couch. Wow. Ooh, full health pills for Chatia. Very nice find. Too bad you can't get into that blood challenge room at the moment because you saw it close up as soon as she ate him. But nonetheless, very nice find there. I think she was in there and didn't want what she had. Quite honestly, I completely missed what item it was. I just saw her leaving a room. And Diana on to her Caves 2 boss first. So again, just a slight lead for Diana at the moment. She's basically cleared out her Caves 2 floor. Already has her items, knows where everything else is, and is fighting her boss. Chatia is still looking for her item room and her boss fight, so just slightly behind right now, though I would not call it that much of a lead. We don't have the sign up yet, Fractals. Hopefully I'll have that, hopefully sometime in the next 2 days. I do hope. I'm sure there is Oklava. I would imagine. I honestly have no idea. I don't go to Comic-Cons at all. Comics aren't so much my things. Oh, so many ways I could totally misinterpret that, Asylix. Oh, I love it. Anyways, so Chatia, let's see, moving on here, still trying to find that item room. She's gonna get one of the two, like, almost instantly. Not here, I was gonna say after the next room. One of the two's gotta be connected to this next room. Or not. Wow. Terrible. But like I said, I will, and I do mean terrible luck, not she's terrible. That probably sounded wrong. Either way, but yeah, like, terrible luck on that one. Like, she is not finding the room she needs. On that note, Diana getting her item box, and we'll be moving on to her Depths one. Wanted to make sure she didn't get the expansion version. Ooh, more soul hearts. So Diana's getting pretty lucky out of these curse rooms so far. What's up, Natty? How you doing? What's up, Stravos? Yeah, a lot of people have been like, I've even had issues with chat tonight. Just a few reloads have worked for me, though. Oh my god. That's ridiculous, Stravos. Wow, I can't believe you stuck that out for that long. But what's up? How you doing? Hey, peeps, so unsanitary. There's worse, though. Like, think about it. If you've got number one, well, in the game, if you've got number one, again, when I'm saying things like this, I'm referring to in-game, guys. I think we all know that, but nonetheless, I figure I'll make it clear. Nonetheless, but if you have number one, like, you want to talk about unsanitary, now that's unsanitary. You can literally coat the entire room in your urine, basically. So yeah, it gets pretty bad. Or there's Ipecac, enough said. On that note, toothpicks for Chatia, so you can see those are jamming her eyeballs way further, eyelids, I should say, way further open. So you can see her tears will actually have changed when she fires them again. And again, if, oh, and the curved horn trinket. Damn, I didn't even see her pick that up. Thank you for noticing that, dog. And what's up, by the way? But, wow, so got back out of the room. I would have just finished clearing it, honestly. But Diana does get that +2 damage from the curved horn trinket as well. So that Tech 2 is getting relatively powerful at this point. I've definitely seen this a lot weaker. Mind you, it can get a lot better as well, but nonetheless, still working really well at the moment. I mean, damage up is what you're really hoping for, because you really don't need tears up anymore with Tech 2. As you can see, it's almost constantly firing. And Chatia just about done with Pestilence. We'll get a cube of meat out of that. Pick that up, pick up that key that she's got sitting there. Probably also grab the heart. Yep, lo and behold. And she's going to be moving on to her Depths one. Ooh, or maybe an XL floor. She's getting a loading screen error. So again, if you get one of these, just sit there and wait it out. It's going to move your entire game window. You just saw her screen capture move slightly. So now you see that outline of white on the side. That will replace, or will fix itself, I should say. But you just have to sit there and wait these out. There you go. Now you got the oddball loading screen. This is just Flash being really stupid. This is not programmed into the game from what I can tell. It's just Flash being stupid. Oh no, it's going to do the loop. She's going to get looped on. Yep, she's going to get looped on. So you're going to see a few more loading screens on Chatia's side. She's going to get the loop going here. Yeah, this happens far, far too often, sadly. So, and fair warning, the last time this happened to me, yeah, she's just sitting back smiling like, well, nothing else you can do there. Oh, yep, see, there's the second of the two loading screens so far. Let's see if this one actually works. Also, I totally forgot to update the... Yeah, there it is. Alright, and she gets an Acropolis out of it, so the expansion level of the Depths, not exactly what you're looking for, but now she's got to catch up to Diana, who got just a slight lead off of that loading screen. Let me get the... I totally forgot to do this earlier, and I apologize. Alright, let's get that share, copy this. Hopefully that doesn't play music. Alright, there we go. I totally forgot to get the game fetch link updated, guys, so there you go. There's the new game fetch. Assuming that you guys can see what I'm typing in chat, I actually did link that. Alright, let's see if I can actually update these. Oop, shit. I'm 5-1 up for it, too. This is why I shouldn't be updating these. There we go. Now the standings should be pretty well updated. I'll get the actual, like, results updated later. I don't feel like typing all that out while we're still doing this, but the actual standings themselves are updated. Much better. Okay, now we're looking at normalcy here. Now I can pay attention. Alright, so Diana getting Gish. Everybody seems to be getting Gish as their Depths 1 fight for some reason. Excuse me. Yeah, see, I knew Strike. Somehow I knew in my head, Strikes. I knew. For Steer. We're going with Steer. Steer. I'm trying to come up with other words for that work well, but we're going with Steer. Hopefully that's correct. I just realized how bad I mispronounced her name. I butcher names every now and then when I look over and try to do it really quick, so I apologize if I butcher anyone's name when I'm doing that. Like I said, I have a lot of inputs going on right now, so bear with me a little bit. You can tell I go a little silent from time to time. Hey, Gambit. How you doing, sir? Alright, so finishing off, getting little Gish for Princess Diana, looking at her Devil Deal, saying absolutely no thanks. She'll be moving on to the Depths too. So again, looking for her last item room and a, what'll be her mom's foot fight on this floor, guaranteed. But again, in a race, you never know. She may be happy with her build, may just skip over the item room should she come across the boss fight. Again, here on Depths 2, if you do not have a way to teleport out of the boss room after you beat it, you are stuck in that boss room. So always remember that, especially if you're just like, well, you know, I can take out the boss anytime and then go back and get my item room. Not on this floor, you can't. So pay really close attention on Depths 2, because you have a very specific boss that takes out all the doors for you. That's half the fun of it. Oh, I love it. Rock. No chat for you. 2 months. Actually, that's what I need as a gif of the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld doing that, except saying, no chat for you. Infinite months. A bit, Mara? Dude, the second that you got those split shots in your second run, whoo! Yeah, that was pretty nuts. The split shots and Cole combo was just ludicrous. Like, that was ludicrous speed go at that point. At some point, he went to plaid. It's Shuffler 1. They've gone to plaid. Oh, his Meowdesy is awoken again. He actually woke up to meow and lay right back down. He just woke up, meowed, and laid right back down. Like, hey, I'm here. Okay, good, human. Just passed right back out. Only this cat, I swear to God. Alright, so Chatia with her Depths 1 item room here. Right next to her boss fight as well, for that matter. Ooh, teleporting remote. Interesting. We'll see how this pans out. Yeah, she's gonna say no thanks to that. Spaz? Oh, he will make more appearances. Ew, the bloat. Ugh. Not the fight you want with low health like this. There you go, there's that full health being used to its fullest extent. Alright, Diana holding on to random pills. There you go, there's that one little spot that you can get to with the bloat where he isn't going to hit you with his brimstone shots. You just have to watch out for the eyes and pray that, and the blood on the ground for that matter, and pray that you don't get either spit on or get forced into those brimstone shots. Both of which Chatia doing a pretty damn good job of avoiding here. You can actually see when he's about to fire that brimstone, but it's literally like 1 or 2 pixels. Or 1 or 2 frames, rather, and all of a sudden, boom, he's going to shoot it. So you have to be really quick on this. But if you're at just that angle that Chatia's at, that will actually work out well for you. Let's see here. I think Diana accidentally used that game kid charge. Oh, yeah, she's going to wish she had that game kid charge still. Blue mom for Diana, though she did get the sacrificial dagger here. Chatia just about done with this bloat fight. There you go. Getting health up and half a heart heal out of it. Could have been better, could have been worse, but she will be moving on to her Depths too. What's up, Inam? How you doing, sir? Yeah, people are finally getting to load back into chat, apparently, from the looks of it. So yeah, chat be herpin' derpin' at the moment, apparently, guys, so... Believe me, that sucks, and I apologize. It's just one of those things, obviously, especially with the sub button coming in. That does tend to mess with chats ever so slightly, so I don't know if it's just mine or I've heard it's kind of site-wide at the moment. So you never know. Inama you. Inama you. Do 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 do. Inama you. Do 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 do. You realize that's gonna be stuck in my head all night now that you've said that, troll. God dang it. And of course now Inam needs a new intro song. Yeah, it's site-wide. Okay. I was gonna say, because I can see other chats moving too, but I can see on Chatia's, like, every now and then you see that, like, wow, I got in. Like, that type of thing. So there you go, Diana taking out Blue Mom. That is never a fun fight. I despise that version of Mom. The extra enemies that Blue Mom spawns are just brutal. Like, you never want any part of them. What's up, Cherub? Doing good about yourself? And again, what's up, everybody? Good to see you guys again, as always. So, welcome in. We're in the, technically in the second race tonight, but we're in the first of a best of 3 here between Chatia12 on the left and PrincezzxDiana on the right. Again, really quick, I did not update the bot for this, so I'll just copy-paste it and link it for you. There is a Game Fetch link that'll get you into both channels. I would say it would get you into both chats, but hey, that's a toss-up. So you could try, if nothing else. But yeah, just so you know, chats are being a little herpy-derpy at the moment, so it may not load instantly for you. It will, obviously. You know, you can see some people typing. Well, you won't be able to. But, you know, you get the point nonetheless. It will work sooner or later, I do promise you. Sooner or later. Alright, so again, here comes the interesting part. Diana's got basically just a couple of room lead. Chatia has found her boss fight without finding her item room on this floor. Excuse me. Oh, sorry for the hiccups. I'm trying to hold in a hiccup here. Anywho, so I was going to say, this is where we play a little bit of strategy now. Also with that Sacred Heart, or with the Eternal Heart, I should say, that Chatia's got on her floor, there's a little bit of strategy going on. Basically, what she's doing is she's holding on to the Eternal Heart until basically probably till the start of the boss fight, because she cannot port out of that boss fight. Strategy could have come into play if maybe she thought she was far enough behind that she would have skipped over her item room. Again, you cannot port out of that boss fight, unlike all the other ones, or you can't leave that boss fight unless you can port, which she doesn't have any availability of doing so at the moment. But basically, that would have trapped her in there and made her skip over her item room, but it would have made it a little bit faster to get through the floor, so it's one of those things you always have to kind of consider at this point. Sacrificial rooms, the ones with the spikes on the floor, are used, basically you can walk over those spikes a few times and it'll randomly spawn a chest. It could be a locked chest, could be a gray chest, whatever the case might be. But it'll spawn a chest after a while for you with a couple items in it, so it's really not so great. If you're talking about the one with the spikes on the door to get through, it'll have red chests in there, or really good like Devil Deal items for the most part. Or it can be just absolutely troll bombs, absolutely nothing in there, like, you know, whatever the case might be. It could be beneficial. It's probably about 50-50 on if it's beneficial or just trolly stuff. Kind of the same thing with the room with the spikes in it. Same thing. You're going to take damage most of the time and not get anything out of it. So those really aren't worth it to me. Almost ever. Yeah, there's been God Room items in there too. It's usually Devil Room items, but there are God Room items in there. Alright, so Diana looks like she's working her way over to the south on this map. Again, in the womb, you are only looking for a boss fight. There are no item rooms, there are no stores. There are still secret rooms, but again, most of the racers don't tend to look for them all that often. But we'll see if she happens to come across a rather obvious spot for it, because you never know. If there's a real obvious spot for a secret room, it may be worth that bomb. Every now and then you never know. But Diana does also only have the one bomb. Also keep in mind, everything in the womb hits you for 1 full heart of damage, including health machines and demon bakers. Now, you can use those twice on the same hit, but again, everything hits you for 1 full heart. Alright, so there's Harlequin Baby, who's Chatia's last item. You can see that'll follow her around and shoot out a V-shaped pattern of fire. Ooh, Diana in a pretty nasty room here. This is brimstone and random laser shots everywhere. Ooh, oh man, that was close. That was freaking close. Oh, and that pill she finally gets to use was a luck down, so not what Diana was hoping for yet again. At half a heart right now. So both of these two are living on the edge. 1 heart and that eternal heart, so now technically 1.5 hearts for Chatia. Oh, who found a way to gamble? Let's wait momentarily. It's gambling time, ladies and gents. I give her crap endlessly for doing this. She gives me crap for not organizing my inventory and RPGs. I give her crap for gambling endlessly and binding of Isaac. It's a fair trade-off, as I find. Nonetheless, she's going to gamble and look for a little bit of help up here. Gets a temperance card out of it, so she can actually spawn a heart machine and possibly explode that for a few hearts, if nothing else. Diana also finding a full heart out of her the treasure chest in her room, so very nice find. Also, as you can see, the game kid, as she eats enemies, they'll actually heal her for 1/2 heart apiece. So very nice usage there. Back up to 3 full hearts for her. Chatia is still gambling away, about halfway through her money, yet to come across any soul hearts. Pretty unlucky finds at this point. It does have the, let's see, the safety cap, which would be more pill spawns. She's holding on to the flat penny, which would be if you pick up money, you have a chance of spawning keys. See, she's got a 2 of hearts. There you go. That'll at least double up your hearts. So it's better than nothing. That temperance card will, like I said, spawn. Wow, she's got a lot of stuff in that one little area. So now she's got to find exactly what she wants to get in. There we go. I was going to say she'll probably use another bomb to be able to get over to it from the other side. That will make things much easier. So the push pin would give her random spectral shots. What's up, Mecha? How you doing? So let's see, Diana has found her boss fight here finally, as I believe she cleared out almost every room that, or saw every single room that she could on this floor. So it's bound to happen sooner or later. Another 1/2 heart heal, and she'll be going on in. Ooh, Conquest. Not a bro. Conquest is one of the worst fights, in my opinion. Especially because he can glitch himself out into a wall and actually end your run, just on the fact that he's sitting in a wall. Alright, so let's see, what all will Chatia do here with everything else? She's going to wind up taking, looks like the flat penny. She'll take that Joker card. Ooh, gets another heart out of exploding that. Very nice. So let's see here. On Necropolis, I'm guessing she's going to hold on to this till the end of this floor. At least possibly. We'll see what happens. But she gets regular mom as her boss fight. So one of the easier versions. Again, Chatia holding on to a Joker card that'll instantly teleport her into a Devil Deal or God Room. And indeed, Shuffler, congrats on your win, man. Again, that put him basically in control of his own destiny at this point as far as the playoffs go. And again, at this point, because I was stupid and thought that the one loss was somehow gonna, with only 1 week left, gonna put Eddie out of the running, I was very stupid. And actually, this race is very, very important as well, because this has a lot of playoff implications as well for the division that these two are in. So basically, if Chatia wins, she's got control over her own fate at this point. But if she wins, she is in. If she loses, that sets up a matchup between her and Eddie Ruckus, who basically at that point will be, kind of for all intents and purposes, not tied, but if Eddie wins next week at that point, he would have the head-to-head matchup, which would be the one tiebreaker that they would need, and they would have equal records. Ooh, down goes Chatia. I was going to say that. She's going to get awful close to that hand with having to avoid that bomb, and lo and behold. Oh. That's a painful one to have to take. Ooh, very nice start. So there's Mom's contacts for freeze effects. Again, this always happens. Always happens. Whoever eats the first death is guaranteed to start getting this awesome build the second time through, unless it's Morag. Morag needed a shot the other night. Like, he did not get any luck with items like that. But a pretty nice start there for Chatia. Let's see, Diana finishes off Conquest. Very nicely done. She's going to take the pony for flying out of this. I was going to say, she may want to take that game kit instead. And she will, because that's going to provide her more heals at some point. So I was going to say she may want to take that. In my opinion, a very good choice. Ooh, going to pass up gambling to actually go on to her next room here. Ooh, risky. I like it. So on her room 2 here, Diana looking to get a quick 1-0 lead here if she can finish off this floor before Chatia comes back. Again, never count anybody out. We've seen some craziness happen in this league. 20-minute comeback by Morag. Let's see, what else? Like Gambit changing, what, 2 different Bibles into Sacred Hearts, let alone getting 2 Bibles to reroll on the same run the other night. We've seen some nutty things happen in here, so never count anybody out. You never know. No, I don't, Sheriff. I don't tend to play too many shooters. Wow, are there enough shots being fired on Diana's screen? My goodness. Okay, Sloth, easy, bro. Wow, Sloth not being easy or not being nice right now. Let's see, what do we get? Justice, spawn of 1 of every item. So Diana gets another half a heart out of this. So she'll be rocking 2 hearts at the moment. Still a little risky, but there's her mom's heart fight. She has the internal compass working for her here on the womb too. Ooh, just got hit again. This is getting risky again. Oof, edge of your seat moments right here, folks. So that is the last room that Diana needs for this run that she is staring at. And again, everything hits you for 1 full heart down here. Wow, that was risky. So we'll see how this pans out. Like, this is where I tend to get a little too up in arms about everything. Oh, that will help a ton, actually. So a half a heart and the game kit usage coming back up. So Diana's going to make good use of this, get a few heals. Wow, she only got the 1 heal from that? What? That seems kind of weak. Anyways, up to 3 full... There's the other one. Okay, that makes much more sense. She's up to 3 full hearts now, so that's going to make her breathe much easier on this fight. But again, Chatia finishing off her first basement boss. Get some range up, a Eternal Heart. You'll see this actually turn into a full red heart container there. But again, right now, Diana on what would be the end of the first round here if she can get through this. There you go, Ducat. What's up, man? Waka, waka, waka. But again, Diana probably about 20% of the way through this fight is going to have a lot of mini spawns here because she does not have the greatest damage on this Tech 2. You can see it just barely ticking away at Bomb's Heart. So with no bombs left, she's going to have to go through every single one of these mini enemies. Again, they won't be that terrible, though. With Tech 2, she will be able to kill off the knights that spawn very simply. It's a matter of, like I said, just time, basically. So this fight will take a large chunk of time. We'll see how well this works out. Your goatee froze while you were shoveling. Mine freezes constantly while I'm walking to the store. Like, I'll show up at, like, McDonald's with icicles hanging off of my goatee. Yeah, and Chatia's gambling again. I told you she might have a problem. We may need to send her to Gamblers Anonymous. Or the IGA. We'll send her to IGA. Isaac Gamblers Anonymous. Does such a thing exist? And by the way, if you look up IGA, it does exist. Just not the same thing. Totally not the same thing. Anyways, Diana getting around about the 50% mark here on Mom's Heart. Again, very, well, not very, very low damage, but low enough damage where this is going to take a little bit of time, especially because she needs to play it safe with only having 2 red hearts right now. But she is looking to take a 1-0 lead here in a best of 3. So let's see, there is little chat for Chatia. That'll respawn. That'll spawn red hearts every couple of rooms that she clears. What's up, Mac? How you doing? And quite well myself, thank you. What's up, crew? Exactly, Thompy. Exactly. Thank you for getting that. I knew somebody would understand my stupid grocery store humor. Thank you for getting that. Oh God, Eddie. ICA. I don't think I know what that is, honestly. IGA is a supermarket chain. It's like I was saying, bad jokes. Away. Wow, so another Eternal Heart for Chatia. She moves on to her Caves 1. So yet another health up for her. You can see she's already got more red heart containers than Diana has, and Diana's on what would be the last fight of this round. Oh. So just got hit and it's down to 1 heart at the moment, so risky business right now, folks. Diana's really going to have to watch out here. Those red shots are the big fear at the moment. Well, actually, and when these explode, that's kind of a big fear, too. Alright, so down to about 10% health left on the heart. All she has to do is avoid any incoming damage. Oh, she's so close to that. Okay, good. That scared me more than just a little bit, but on that note, I don't want to call it until it's over. Where's that fat lady singing? There she is. Oh, fat lady singing. Diana, ladies and gentlemen, has taken out Mom's heart. That fat lady has sung, and that round is over. So my goodness, that got, wow, did that get edge of your seat at the end there. Whew. Yeah, dwee. Seriously, awesome freaking job on that one, Diana. That fight took a long time not having any bombs, but oh my goodness, that was an awesome job there. With Tech 2, with that low of damage, that fight took you forever, but that was a great job against Mom's heart there, Diana. Seriously, well done. So on that note, Diana has taken a 1-0 lead, and we will reset both racers to Basement 1 momentarily. Excuse me, sorry. As you can hear, I need to really quick grab some water because my voice is starting to give out. So give me literally 1 minute. I'm going to run 2 ads here, and then we'll get round 2 underway. Again, Diana having won the first one will be looking to take it 2-0. And Chatia will be looking to even this up and look to get a little bit closer to actually clinching her playoff spot, being that I kind of probably sort of blue ball there on that one. Sorry, my bad. Not that you can blue ball. You get the idea. Whatever. Shutting up now. I'm going to run ads. I'll be right back in a minute, guys. Thank you again. Alrighty, looks like we should be about clearing up, so yeah, right. Yep, there we go. So like I said, we should be about cleared up. So again, welcome in, guys. Anybody that is just joining in, we're in heat number 2 of a best of 3 here in the second race tonight. So we got Chatia12 on the left and PrincezzxDiana on the right. Diana just took the last round with a hell of a fight against Mom's heart, I gotta say. I probably would have died on that one, quite honestly. Like, quite honestly, after I got hit that first time, I just would have been like, you know what, screw it, kill me. Like, that would have been it. That would have taken me far too long. I would have died. But a great job there by Diana. So she's got a 1-0 lead right now. Again, Chatia looking to even this up, possibly force a game 3 that she could win. And if she does, she would win her playoff spot outright. Again, though, Diana looking to win this and make a matchup next week between Eddie and Chatia. That would be for a playoff spot, quite honestly. So again, it could come down to the wire in both divisions for that. But again, we will see shortly here. If I assume that's Chatia shooting so that she can tell me that she's ready to go. Diana, if you want to do the same, if you can hear me and you're ready to go, if you want to take a few steps around the room, fire a few shots, and that'll let me know that you are good, and then we'll get this thing. Well, that goes for both, obviously, but you do want to both do that and let me know. There we go. Diana's good to go. Whoops. Damn it. Sorry. Keep resetting for a second. I'll wait until you're done resetting, Diana. I just got to screw you into putting a bomb on yourself there, so yeah, I was going to say, good job. Good job. Wow. Anyways, I screwed you into doing that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so they're both good to go, so let's get the countdown rolling again. Round 2 just about to start here. Again, Chatia12 on the left, PrincezzxDiana on the right. Again, good luck to both of you, and let's get this rolling in 3, 2, 1. And go anytime you hear this. Good luck to you both. Again, let me let you guys know again, there will be that slight delay between when you see them start. So we'll see who starts off first, but there may be a second or two in between them. Yeah, wow. Actually, they started literally almost at exactly the same time. Awesome. That could not be better. So both starting off. Again, this is heat number 2. So again, good luck to both. Diana looking to finish it off. Chatia looking to even it up and force a game 3. So again, Chatia getting Peeper as her first item. So much like Peep, the boss that you fight, you see the eye floating around the room. That is actually hers. Let's see, Anarchist Cookbook is Diana's first item. That'll be 6 random bombs used across her room whenever she uses that. Which, theoretically, she might use against the boss here. We'll find out. Hey, what's up, Shibu? How you doing? And I see people saying hi to people that I don't see. Uh-oh. I hate when that happens. You should, JTC. You should. Isaac's a phenomenal game, man. It's addicting as can possibly be, too. Like, that's the other thing. If I see somebody playing it for too long, it's like, must play. Must get same luck Cobalt has. Must D6 everything into oblivion. And then I break my game and it's like, raw! And I just rage at it for a few weeks. Yeah, Cobalt has taught me how to break a game well. I will say that much. Indeed, hope you are too. Good to see ya. Divine by 1 classification of awesome. Alright, so, Chatia's getting Diana's crown. Ha 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 ha. It's actually called Pageant Boy, but we call it Diana's crown just for fun. And yes, I put the W in there on purpose. So yes, that is Diana on the right that we're referring to when we say that. I always find it funny to do that. So every time we see that, I call it Diana's crown. Nonetheless, though, that is Pageant Boy. You can see the money that Chatia got from it, so she's got 7 cents now. Clearing out this room. Ooh, bad trip pill. This is why you almost want to hold on to pills. If you don't know what they do, you sometimes at least want to hold on to them until the offhand chance that you're down at 1 heart or half a heart, so that it won't actually kill you. Those will actually, like that bad trip pill would have turned into a full health pill for her, had she held on to it long enough. Yes, I do, clearly. Yeah, there were some crazy runs, like crazy fast runs. I think Cobalt had a 15, almost sub 15 minute knife run in the league. So yeah, there's been some craziness. Alright, so using that 1 bomb Chatia has, she'll get a key to get into her item room with. And this is why most people won't go after secret rooms or anything of the nature. That way they can get after keys if they need to. Ew, that may not have paid off for her so much. The hourglass, not the greatest of all items. She'll take it nonetheless, though. See, Diana's going to get Distant Admirations, the red attack fly. So if you know how to use these correctly, if you can get enemies in close to you, this attack fly will do some massive damage. Yeah, I was going to say, Duquette, I think a lot of messages keep getting eaten, because like when Ravager was trying to show me the Chatia, or the race picture for this one that he was making, it kept just eating it constantly. So I kept trying to link it, and it's like, you know what, it's only going to get linked on here. This is like the only way this will work. Which reminds me, I completely forgot to put that up on the screen. I had it up in my OBS, and I completely forgot. Fuck. Oh well, sorry about that. Ooh, I'd probably go with Mom's Contact. It's the best out of those 4 that you say, Ecstatic. The Mom's Contact freeze effect is so much more useful. If not, the Bra would be my next best guess. The Hourglass adds double shots to anything that's slowing down. So that becomes more of a pain in the ass than anything. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. That's the blue version of Pestilence, or of Famine, rather, that Chatia is fighting. So you'll see it'll move on a very slight angle. There's the Hourglass coming into effect, though. So that'll slow down the movement, if nothing else, for her for just a little bit. What's up, Joey? How you doing? No, you got in quicker than some people. Some people have been waiting since the first overall race tonight. So like hours ago at this point, like 2.5 hours ago almost. So it's been far worse for a few people, believe it or not. Sad as that is. Yeah, chat's been really, really, you know, like, basically just derped out. I love the name on Feed Trippy, by the way. That is still one of my favorite names after playing the game. And Scavenger for Chatia, so if she gets down to half a red heart, that will spawn a full soul heart for her. That used in conjunction with the Cursed Skull. I keep wanting to call it the Crystal Skull. That used in conjunction with the Cursed Skull will actually make you pretty much invincible. If you can get to half a heart, basically every time you get hit, the Cursed Skull will port you out of a room. And then basically as long as you know, you're not taking too much damage on it, your soul heart basically will disappear at that point. You'll basically wind up respawning it every now and then as you go back out. So it'll make you pretty much invincible if you want to look at it that way. You can never get hit, mind you. You port it out of every single room, but if you can get through a room without getting hit, you'll win it. It just takes a lot of practice, so you get a lot of practice on the same room over and over and over again with it. I did that during one of my runs and was stupid enough to pick up another half a heart, so it ruined my invincibility. Yeah, I think it's the same all the way across. I had to open up my dashboard to get chat to load. Chat loads instantly on dashboards. That's the funny thing. So actually, Ducat, you might want to give that a try too. Out of well, any of my mods that are editors for that matter, you might want to try the dashboard because mine loaded instantly there. Mind you, when you pop it out, completely different story. But all right, so Chatia's got her item room. No key to get into it though. So at the moment, she's just going to grab that extra coin. She'll be back to that room should she come across a key somewhere. And she's going to try for her secret room. No such luck. Ouch. Diana finishing off her boss, getting her item box here. Ooh, very nice. The Sun card. So that's a very nice find. That's a 3 use in 1. That's a map reveal, damage to all the enemies in the room, and full health. So actually, that's quite useful. She'll use that right now to see where she's going. Again, I would have waited till I was in this room so that I would have damaged everything. So one mistake I see a lot of people do, wait until you're in a room with enemies to use that Sun card because you'll actually do damage to everything. That's AoE damage to everything in the room. I think it's more that basically like adding that in probably messed up quite a few chats. Like I'm guessing somehow like that probably is not helping it in the slightest bit. So probably just one of those unforeseen things. I mean, like any type of programming, you're going to find something that screws up, like, and it's going to consistently keep happening too. Programming is not a finite, like, okay, I did it once and it's done. You know, I wish it was that easy, but it's obviously not, and there's constant changes going on too, so it's just one of those things. It's going to be constantly in flux. So they'll get it fixed. It won't be that big of a deal. I think we have... I really don't know that the cat's going to do it, but we'll see if the bot does. If not, you can click on the purple icon by my name there if I actually show up in chat, and that'll take you to the turbo page that'll tell you all about it. Oh yeah, they know about it. Chat's being worked on. Just like Itaku's saying. They know full well. Yeah, the fact that they're working on it on weekends says something too. I mean, like, they're not just leaving it there like, yeah, we'll get it Monday. Like, they do care about it, so it will get fixed. It's just, it's one of those ongoing things. And yeah, it's frustrating as hell for everybody. I'm totally in agreement, but as always, like I said, it's programming. Because trust me, I've seen some of what has to be done, and ugh. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I understand absolutely none of it. Like, that is language beyond my comprehension. Yeah, we work on weekends just like the government. Only work they do on the weekends is trying to take your damn money. I'm sorry, I'm not bitter, I swear. I'm not bitter at all. What are we talking about? Anyways, Diana's found her boss fight here. Well, not found it. She knew where she was going for it. She had the map reveal out of her Sun card. But getting hit right off the bat, her red patch and X, so as you can see, that has made her kind of almost look like Meat Boy. Basically ups her damage quite a bit there, so you can see her tiers have also changed, and she's doing much more damage to this boss. Again, trying to stay relatively close to it so that she can get the, there you go, the attack fly does much more damage than her shots ever could. So you can see she's using that very much to her advantage. Very nicely done. Oh, ouch. Second time tonight that a Bible has shown up in a god room that nobody can, or that neither racer has been able to do a thing about. So that hurts. So Diana has to leave that god room's item behind because the Bible is one of our outlawed items here. Again, basically that is, excuse me, the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac. are all outlawed items. Technically speaking, so is the D6, but if you come across one of those 5 outlawed items I listed, you can actually reroll them. But only those items. Everything else is take it or leave it. But being that Diana got rid of her D6 already, nothing she could do about that, has to leave it behind. And Chatia getting a deck of cards. Let's see, Temperance Machine. She'll well, she can't even blow it up, so yeah, she'll drop that for basically no use out of it. And she'll take back that Hourglass and move on to fight her boss here, so she'll be looking to catch up to the depths one where Diana's at, if she can take out Gertie here. Oh, we knew full well it was Baja Blast. It's to drown his sorrows about the Hawks being a way better team than the Red Wings. He needed to drown his sorrows in Baja Blast. 9-0-2. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so... I'm just waiting for it now. I had to, I'm sorry. So anyways, Chatia rips on through Gertie there, gets Squeezy out of it, so that'll be, I believe it's 2 tiers up on that, so she'll be able to fire faster. Ouch, the Anarchist Cookbook actually hurting Diana just about as much as it hurt the boss there. Yeah, and Troll Engine engaged. Well, the Red Wings will win, that's not beside the point, but I mean, they'll be in the playoffs. I'm just giving them crap because the Hawks are technically undefeated, if you want to look at it that way right now. Overtime losses still give you points, so it's still technically undefeated. Technically. We've actually lost twice, but... Troll Engine on! Oh, Lord. And now we get to see what this does. Yeah, of course, now the bot's working. By the way, wow, that color. Woo. Alright, so Harlequin Baby again, as Diana finds yet another follower, so there are shots all over the screen right now, let alone the Distant Admiration fly for her. Yeah, Chatia's wearing her Twitch admin hoodie. I just realized that too. So there's the game fetch link for you. You can actually see Chatia's wearing the Twitch admin hoodie that the admins were all gifted. And so is Otaku. You match. Aww. I would too, honestly. It looks pretty fucking comfortable, honestly. I must say that does look damn comfortable. Ah, that was last for his Roid Rage. I'm sorry. Yeah, because you can see it in her eyes. So yeah, it was Roid Rage. So that is, oh lord. Can't think of stats now. Speed and range up on that one. God, I hope I got that right. So many things happening. Most followers, I think you can get on a single run is 6, if I'm not mistaken. There is actually a limit to them. At one point, they start overriding each other. It's 5 or 6, and I can't remember the number, but somebody'll know it off the top of their head, I'm sure. But I believe it's 5 or 6, because I've had quite a lot. Yeah, by the way, bot's fixed. Yeah, the awesomeness that is the Canucks. You're just lucky that the Islanders traded for Tim Thomas. Now they aren't going to take Luongo off your hands. So I'm sorry, but Schneider's not that good. So there's some health up as Diana takes out Mom. She'll be the first to move on to the womb here. Chatia is thinking about getting in there, but has no bombs to get into that judgment that she's looking at. Again, she's on the depths 1 right now, so about a floor and a half, give or take, behind Diana. Does have a Hermit card, so she can teleport into her store if she wants to. However, has no money for that either. I like that. What the hell? It's sending messages. Yeah, see, the troll engine works. Yeah. And White Sox suck, Kappa. I love how since there's a link in there, it just puts Kappa and doesn't actually put the Kappa face. Oh, that troll engine. I see how it's gonna be. What's up, Rip? How you doing tonight, man? Oh, man. Alright, so Diana working around here. Again, the pinky eye, that was the one that we questioned about Fat Shuffler missing on, I believe it was his first run. It might have been the second. I kind of can't remember now. Anyways, the pinky eye, every now and then you'll see a green shot come out like that one right there for Diana. That will actually add poison damage onto her shots. Again, that is very random. I think it's probably somewhere down around like maybe 10 to 20% that happens. It is very, very few and far between. What's up, sweet? How you doing? Ooh, Ducat. Ouch. Fuzzinga. I like it, but Fuzzinga. Alright, so Chatia ripping through the Wretched as her Depths 1 boss fight. And once again, the item box out of it. So, let's see. Gets a random pill, which she hasn't taken yet. Stars would port her into her item room, which she'll take for the next floor, most likely. Wow, tears down. No luck on pills tonight. Wow, okay, so I'll be damned. So she's going to take the Stars card with her, port directly into her item room. There's Harlequin Baby, so like I was saying. So she gets that for her last item room. Or for her last item, I should say. Diana's still working around here, trying to figure out where her boss fight's going to be. There are no item rooms, no stores for her on this womb floor. Technically, it is the womb one, even though it says utero. Uh-oh, lag ball. Lag ball. Gonna have to pause and unpause real quick here, because that put me behind Diana's. Yeah, that's way laggy all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Now we're golden. And we're back to normal. So like I said, every now and then we're getting those little like glitch outs. All I have to do is pause and unpause, because thankfully I was smart enough that I got turbo. Yeah. At least for me, I should say. Oh, shit, there we go. Now I can do this. Yep, I see you, sir. And how you doing, man? So yeah, like I said, chat's being a little bit glitchy at the moment, so yeah, everybody that's having issues with that, total apologies. They are working on it though, so just a matter of time on it, as always. And again, they're even working on it on the weekend, so hopefully that'll get straightened out soon. Just a matter of figuring out what's wrong with it, I'm sure. Oh, caught a cold, nasty, dude. Alright, so Diana looking at her boss fight that she finally has found. She didn't have to clear quite the entire floor this time on her womb one, but pretty damn close to it. So that's the second run in a row where she's had to clear almost the entirety of the womb one. But finds her boss fight. Ooh, and gets the Fallen, too. So one of the easier ones, assuming that you can get out of the way of those quad shots, which is always my issue. Ooh, this will actually work out well. Very nice usage of the Book of Anarchy there for Diana. And Chatia ripping through her room as well, just barely out of the way of that damage. Again, getting no luck finding what she's looking for here. Although I think got very lucky that she had that Stars card, because this would have been a real long run between the item room and everything else for her otherwise. So she's probably very lucky that she got that Stars card where she did and got that free teleport into the item room. And one more shot. There we go. Diana takes out... Ooh, interesting. So the Fallen is gone. Diana's going to get Guppy's head out of that. Ooh, and gets Krampus as well. So almost back-to-back identical boss fights here. And Diana will wind up with the lump of coal as well. So the further as she, well, when she picks that up, the further that she moves away from whatever she's shooting, the more damage she's going to do, because her shots will increase in size and damage the further away they get from her. And yeah, Chatia with a health down pill. So let's see, we've had health down, bad trip, and I think that's, yeah, and range down. That was the other bad pill that she's had. So Chatia's had nothing but bad pills on this run. Literally has had no good pills whatsoever. So yeah, at that point, this is why I'm saying it, Taco, like, at some point, like, you just gotta stop taking pills. Like, you really do. After you get one or two, it's just like, oh, yeah, no, we gotta stop that. So Diana's actually gonna leave Guppy's head behind. Interesting. So she thinks she's gonna get more usage out of the Book of Anarchy than she would out of Guppy's head. Which is probably true, being that she only has one bomb at the moment. So that may be a halfway decent idea. She'll be able to, when the Knights come out, at least be able to use the 6 random bombs in the room, hopefully to take them all out. And never stop taking pills. Alright, so Arcade for Diana if she needs it. She is at full health at the moment, though, so chances are she won't be utilizing that too much if she does. Again, though, she does only have the one bomb. Bombs come in very, very handy on that Mom's Heart fight. As you can see, the last time through when Diana fought it, it took forever because she had very low damage. But again, because she also had no bombs, that also did not help that cause. So again, same problem here. She's got decent damage this time, just the one bomb, though, is going to be kind of haunting her, so we'll see what happens. On that note, there is Bob's Rotten Head. That's a one-time use of a thrown poison bomb. Excuse me. So no way for Diana to actually open that chest, being that she only has one key at the moment. She'll move on. Again, Chatia working on along here has got to be working towards her boss fight over to the right here. There's almost no question about it. And it's almost got to be. Wow, there's still more rooms. This is a huge floor for Chatia. Like, this just keeps going for some reason. So anyway, she is looking for her mom's foot fight, and she's looking to do that and be able to get onto the womb one. Again, there you see the, she has the scapular, Chatia that is. So you can see that right there when she got down to half a red heart, that actually spawned a soul heart for her. The item rock giving her yet another one. And it will be gambling time momentarily, hoping to get a little bit of a heal out of here. Hey, what's up, Morva? How you doing? Oh, God. Yeah, you've been trying for a while then. Alright, so Chatia makes an actual profit off of gambling there, but not the type of profit she was looking for. Does get a little bit of a heal, so I guess you really can't argue. Does find her boss fight as well. So she will have her mom's foot fight coming up right after she clears this room out. Again, though, with these spitting enemies, these things suck. They can just load up your room with just infinite amounts of smaller enemies, all of which seem to shoot. And that tends to be a real pain in the butt. I've taken so much damage in some of these rooms for not killing these enemies fast enough. Alright, so clearing that out. Chatia is, like I said, going to have her mom's foot fight coming up here. And let's see. Ooh, red one. So one of the easiest ones, in my opinion, the easiest version of mom's foot. So this one will mostly just stomp down. As you can see, you just move back and forth in the center of the room until an eyeball opens. At which point you kind of have to throw your timing off, ever so slightly. So the eyeballs will open and still do triple shots at you. That's if they ever open. There we go. And then now you have to wait one more second or so for the actual shadow again, and then start doing the same type of dodging over and over again. So very nicely done here so far by Chatia. And Diana working around on Womb 2. Again, Utero is the expansion version of the Womb, so she's got, well, there we go. I was going to say she's got tougher enemies, tougher room layouts. Not the type of thing you want to be searching around for long in, but at the same point, she just found her boss fight. So again, we race through the Womb 2. Diana has found the boss fight here, which will be Mom's Heart. So if she can take this out before Chatia can catch up, and we'll see, maybe she'll get an XL floor. No such luck there, so Chatia's got 2 full floors to go through here. But again, still relatively close. Keep that in mind. Diana's using her last bomb right now. She does have the Book of Anarchy that she can still use. So that will be 6 random bombs at one time, though. So she's only got 1 more usage of bombs here. So this fight will take quite a while. If Chatia can get lucky and find her boss fights instantly on both floors, there is still that chance. So again, do not count anybody out. Yeah, so basically you found pills and ate them. Wow. So again, Diana probably about 25% of the way through the fight. And there's the enemies I would be most worried about. These knights can be a real pain in the butt, but she is making very quick work of them here. Abel helping out a bit on one of them. So again, you can see Abel fires in the exact opposite direction you do, moves the exact opposite way that you do. So he comes in very handy sometimes on fights like this, if you can get him lined up correctly. Chatia flying on along and finding nothing but dead ends so far with only 2 bombs. Can't really bomb her way through doors to hurry this up any. And Diana has crossed that 50% damage plateau with Mom's Heart. Has not taken a hit yet, so she's in very, very good position here. Again, looking to win the night 2-0 here if she can finish this off. And again, that would set up 2 different matches next week. Technically 3 different matches with a huge playoff implication. One of which, at that point, we'll get to it afterwards here, but at that point would be Eddie Ruckus versus Chatia next week for a playoff spot. So the grudge match from one of my monthly races is actually probably at this rate going to be for a playoff spot if Diana can hold on. So, oh my, this is going to get very, very interesting. So that grudge match that we've been looking forward to for about 11 weeks here, for 2.5 months, might be happening next week, as Diana has got just a little bit more damage to do to Mom's heart. Excuse me, sorry about that. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Diana has won the night 2-0. So congratulations, Princess Diana. Very, very, very nicely done. That was a boss run on the second one. You flew through that. Like, for real, that was under 30 minutes for that matter. So again, phenomenal job. Actually, that was under 25 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And there's the shrug by Chatia. That, you know, there's nothing you can do on that one. She found, what, 1, 2, 3 different dead ends. 4 different dead ends. I take that back. So, yeah, there's nothing you can do at that point. If you don't get an XL floor and you wind up finding your dead ends, you're kind of trapped at that point.